Hello, Bill Molyneux here for Bill's History World, and we are at the Virginia War Museum in Newport News, Virginia. Now, Chris of VA Travels, he did a splendid video of the museum. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around the grounds and hit all the different artillery pieces and vehicles that they have. All right, so while we walk around the building right to left, and then we'll go out and hit the field. Well, they have an enormous amount of artillery here, and I'm not going to go through and talk about each piece. I might pick out something special here and there. So, I believe this is a British artillery piece here. Not sure, so all of you out there, more than happy to have you send me a note. Amount of artillery and vehicles here is quite impressive. And I have pretty good weather here for the 26th of January. All right, I think that's a 40 millimeter Bofors gun. I have no idea what this is. And get the front of some of this. And again, I could you always use your help. Very cool tank. Boy, I have a beautiful day here, 75 degrees in January. Vietnam era. This is like being at the American Heritage Education Center. All right, we're going to continue walking around the building, and then we'll head out to that field. Well, we're going to go into the museum soon. We've walked the perimeter, and I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's Goober the traveling bear. He has followed me to the Virginia War Museum. All right. He's everywhere promoting history. Well, if you watch some movies of battleships and such fighting the Japanese kamikazes, the twin 40 millimeter pom-pom guns featured prominently on battleships and aircraft carriers, defending the ships against Japanese kamikaze attacks. Very cool. This is freshly painted, I think, too. Well, here we have some World War I guns. I know that's some kind of either German, French, British, something. Oh my goodness, we have a sign. Yes, it is a German 21 centimeter mortar. Was a heavy howitzer produced by Spandau Company in 1917, used by Germany during World War I, capable of firing 264 pound charge. High explosive or concrete piercing rounds. Over 6 miles. All right. Very, very impressive. Look at that bore. Incredible gun. Here's the breech. And I'm sorry, don't know what this is, everyone. I think it might be German also. And, you know, I'm never claimed to be a superior historian. I'm just sort of a jack of all trades trying to bring you videos. Alright, let's walk down this path. Again, we're at the Newport News, Virginia War Museum. And don't know if this is British or American. Let's see. We have Goodyear tires on it. Be a wonderful trivia pursuit is discovering the different cannons. I believe all of these might be Spanish-American War era or World War I. I think the USS Olympia, which is Spanish-American War, has guns that look like this in its broadsides. Well, this really has a Spanish-American War, World War I look, especially with the gun shield, very naval look. I know the Spanish cruisers during the Spanish-American War had gun shields like that also. All right. Well, that's the perimeter of the building. What do you say we go out to the field next and we'll hit some of this displays out here. All right. Well, we have a 3-inch gun, I believe. Yes, it's a 3-inch. So, the M53 self-propelled gun. Stunning. Oops. All right. Developed in the early 1950s. The M53 was accepted for service near the end of the Korean War. Armed with a 155 millimeter 46 gun, the 6-man crew could fire 1 round per minute at a maximum firing range of 14.5 miles. Had a speed of 35 miles per hour and had upgraded to an 8-inch howitzer. The Marines, however, kept the 155, designed and used for long-range fire support in Vietnam. So this saw service in both the Korean War and the Vietnam War. So this is long-range artillery support, but giving armor protection to the crew. I believe I've seen in a video where this snow shovel type looking thing goes down to help with the recoil and of the gun. Okay, boy, there's a lot to see in this field. All right, we'll walk out to the big guns out there. Well, here we have the Long Tom artillery piece. I think that's what it's called. The Army Heritage Center, Carlisle, has one. They have it in a little wooded area. All right. Well, let's go look at what looks like it could be a railroad gun. I'll stop the camera here. We'll walk up to it. All right, the Virginia War Museum. And I think I have no idea what size this is. I don't know if it looks at least to be 12 inches. We'll see if there's a marker sign for it. It's one heck of a large cannon. Okay. Wow, here we go. This is the T1 120 millimeter gun. This is prior to the nuclear age. May 1950 saw the launch of the 120 millimeter gun projectile, the atomic cannon. While the T-gun was cast aside, the Army did retain a piece of its design. Successfully fired the atomic projectile as part of a nuclear test while mounting on the carriage developed for the abandoned T-1 gun. So, it could lob an atomic bomb, basically. All right. Take a look over here. This display looks like they're in the process of putting it together. And it's an 11-inch howitzer. Giant foot pads. I bet it's going to be a little while before they get this up and running. Well, I found a torpedo here in this garden area. It's quite nice in here. U.S. World War II Submarine Memorial in memory of the crews of the 52 United States submarines lost in World War II. Very nice. Lists all the submarines. And this is a nice memorial park here. And we have another naval gun. Here we have a nice memorial honoring the 4 heroic chaplains of World War II who gave their lives so others could live when the SS Dorchester sank off Greenland February 3rd, 1943. A Protestant, a Catholic, a Protestant, and a Jewish under one God, Catholic, Jewish, Protestant, dedicated November 12th, 1989. I found a nice memorial here dedicated to the men of the USS Scorpion. It's submarine 589. The monument is dedicated to the 99 gallant men who went down with their ship 400 miles southwest of the Azores, declared lost June 5th, 1968. Okay. Very nice memorials and tributes to our men and women of the military and the Navy. Now, just spotted this, everyone. This is an eternal peace light burning, and we need to take a moment to there was one at the IBM Country Club for our World War II veterans, which is no longer there. We have the Peace Light Memorial in Gettysburg, of course. This is a Vietnam War monument, groundbreaking 8490. And there is the Eternal Flame. And there are memorial monuments throughout this park. It's a very nice park here. All right, we're going to go inside the museum next. So, if you're in Newport News, this museum is definitely worth visiting. Well, here we have the 40 millimeter quad Bofors anti-aircraft gun. So we're going to hit this before we go in the museum. Oh, this is what would be used to ward off the Japanese kamikaze attacks on the battleships and so forth. All right, everyone, let's go into the Virginia War Museum. Hours are Wednesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission and adults, $8 for adults, seniors 62 and above, 7. Children 7 to 18, 6. Under 7, free. The family is 20. And let me tell you, the staff here is fantastic. So, please visit the Virginia War Museum. They have a lot of stuff, don't they, Goober? It is 2 paws up, according to Goober. Thank you. Stay safe. Be kind. Be courteous.